You could call the title of the sermon, Christianity is the Good Life. Because it has a wonderful retirement plan. It really does. You live for eternity in a mansion. Paid for. Total access to the throne of the Most High God. But you're standing in the glory of God Almighty. Now, what makes it good life here is conscience, which is inside of you. Write this down. The presence of Christ must fill your whole conscious existence, while communion with him should be the very breath of life. The presence of Christ must fill your whole conscious existence. See, that's what makes me and Kathy a giver. Because you see, the presence of Christ has filled my money, filled up my wallet. Because money is given to me for a purpose, a mission, an ending. You see, the presence of Christ must fill your whole conscious existence, while communion with him should be the very breath of life. Now, when you understand that, it is the good life. That doesn't mean I hadn't had trouble. That doesn't mean things don't go wrong. You know, a man that's never been sick don't really know what sickness means too much. I have walked in health just about all my life. See, and the whole conscience of Christ and my communion with him is the very breath of my being. People say, why you preach so much? Why are you into this God so much? No, you misunderstand. He's into me. He corrected me. You may have heard me say this. We were flying back from Moscow. Had just finished preaching the gospel there in Moscow and had a wonderful, glorious time. Never thinking in my life that I would be by Lenin's tomb or in Red Square and able to preach in Moscow. And as I was flying home, I said, Lord, you have taken me all over the world. And I was just rejoicing in that. And he interrupted me. He said, no, I haven't. You have taken me. He said, you went to Moscow for one reason, me, to proclaim my gospel. Now, you know how much money it takes to go to Moscow? Even on a commercial airline, it's a lot of money. The hotel, it's a lot, but it made no difference. What made us step up the plate to do that? Conscious existence and presence of Christ in us. Communion with him. We knew we would win somebody to Jesus. Is the good life. Christianity is the good life. Enthusiasm in Christ begins with regeneration, and it is realized by faith. Then you should be enthused. People ought to get around you and just want to smile. A life in Christ means the example of Christ is its motto. No, we have something to go by. You see, the plan's already been set. All you got to do is walk it. All you got to do is walking. Christianity is the good life.
Order your copy today.